Ever wondered why someone seems to avoid eye contact with you, keeps their distance, or just feels uneasy around you? It's a strange, unsettling feeling, isn't it? But here's the thing. What if it's not entirely about them or even you? What if there are deeper, hidden reasons at play? Some of these truths might be uncomfortable to hear, but they are essential to understand if you want to navigate social situations with ease and confidence. Let's uncover what's really going on. This isn't about assigning blame. It's about peeling back the layers of human behavior to understand why some people might feel uneasy in your presence. Social discomfort is a complex blend of psychological, emotional, and cultural factors. And the good news? Once you understand these hidden reasons, you can use that knowledge to create better connections, improve your relationships, and even boost your self-awareness. Stick with us to the end because we'll also share some practical tips to turn this discomfort into meaningful connections. Oh, and before we dive deeper, don't forget to subscribe to the Moving You Ahead channel so you won't miss our next videos on self-development, motivation, and spiritual growth. Now, let's break down why some people might find it hard to be around you and how you can address it. First, let's talk about one of the most significant psychological truths: social anxiety. People with social anxiety often perceive others as potential threats, even when there's no real danger. It's like their minds are on high alert, ready for rejection or judgment, even if the other person means no harm. This isn't about you specifically. It's their internal battle. Social anxiety can trigger physical reactions like a racing heart or a need to avoid eye contact, making them appear distant or even cold. If someone seems uncomfortable around you, they might just be fighting their own insecurities. Your presence might accidentally amplify their anxiety, especially if you're confident or assertive. It's important to remember that their discomfort often says more about their struggles than about who you are. Similarly, nonverbal cues play a huge role in social interactions. Did you know that most communication isn't in the words you say, but in how you say them? For example, crossing your arms might unintentionally signal defensiveness, while avoiding eye contact could be interpreted as disinterest or even distrust. Your body language could be sending messages you're not even aware of. And here's the kicker: others might misinterpret those signals, leading to an awkward dynamic. Unintentional behaviors like tapping your foot or checking your phone mid-conversation might make people feel you're impatient or distracted, even if that's not your intention. It's a reminder that being mindful of how you carry yourself can make all the difference in how people perceive you. Adding to this complexity is something called emotional contagion. Have you ever walked into a room and felt tension in the air? That's emotional contagion in action. People subconsciously absorb the emotions of those around them. So if you're feeling stressed, anxious, or frustrated, others might pick up on that energy without even realizing it. This ripple effect can make them feel uneasy, even if they don't know why. The good news is that emotional contagion works both ways. When you project calmness, positivity, and confidence, it can set the tone for the entire interaction. Learning to manage your emotional energy can have a powerful impact on how people respond to you. Another layer to this puzzle is rooted in social and cultural dynamics. Let's start with cognitive dissonance, a psychological concept that describes the discomfort people feel when someone doesn't match their expectations. For instance, if you're confident and outspoken, you might intimidate someone who's more reserved. Or if your lifestyle challenges societal norms, it can make others uncomfortable, not because you're doing anything wrong, but because it forces them to question their own beliefs. Cultural differences also play a significant role. What feels natural to you might be off-putting to someone from a different cultural background. For example, maintaining strong eye contact is seen as a sign of confidence in some cultures, while in others, it can come across as aggressive or rude. Similarly, personal space varies widely. Standing too close or too far can unintentionally make someone uneasy. Being mindful of these cultural dynamics can help bridge gaps and reduce misunderstandings. Group dynamics add yet another layer. In group settings, people often feel the pressure of competition, whether for attention, validation, or even dominance. If you're naturally confident or assertive, others might feel overshadowed or even threatened. It's not always intentional, but these subtle power struggles can create an undercurrent of discomfort. On a more personal level, biases and insecurities also shape how people react to you. Implicit biases, those unconscious judgments we all have, can make others uncomfortable without them even realizing it. These biases might be based on factors like race, gender, or socioeconomic status, creating an invisible barrier that can affect interactions. It's a harsh reality, but being aware of it allows you to approach these situations with empathy. Another factor is self-projection. Sometimes people see traits in you that they dislike about themselves. This is known as the mirror effect. For example, if you're confident and someone else struggles with self-doubt, your confidence might make them feel insecure. It's not about you. It's about how they perceive themselves in comparison to you. Past experiences also leave a lasting impact. If someone has had negative interactions with people who remind them of you, whether it's your demeanor, voice, or even physical appearance, they might unconsciously carry that baggage into your interaction. It's a protective mechanism, but it can create tension without either of you knowing why. Now that we've explored the reasons behind social discomfort, let's talk about what you can do to address and transform it. The first step is mastering nonverbal communication. Open body language, natural eye contact, and a warm smile can go a long way in making others feel at ease. Practicing active listening, truly focusing on what the other person is saying, can also show that you value and respect their perspective. Managing your emotional energy is equally important. Techniques like deep breathing, mindfulness, and gratitude exercises can help you enter social situations with a positive mindset. When you radiate calmness and warmth, people naturally feel more comfortable around you. Adapting to social and cultural contexts is another powerful strategy. If you're meeting people from different cultural backgrounds, take the time to research their norms and values. Small adjustments, like respecting personal space or modifying your tone, can create a sense of connection and mutual respect. It's also crucial to address biases, both yours and theirs. Reflecting on your own assumptions can help you approach others with an open mind. At the same time, fostering inclusivity by being approachable and non-judgmental can create a safe space for meaningful interactions. Finally, let's not forget group dynamics. Avoid dominating conversations or drawing too much attention to yourself in social settings. Instead, encourage others to share their thoughts and experiences. Humor and relatability can also diffuse tension and help build a sense of harmony within the group. To summarize, the reasons behind social discomfort are multifaceted. Psychological factors like social anxiety and emotional contagion, cultural differences, and personal insecurities all play a role. But here's the encouraging part. With awareness and effort, you can transform how people perceive you and even how you perceive yourself. So, take a moment to reflect on your own presence. Are there subtle cues or behaviors you could adjust to make others feel more at ease? And remember, every social interaction is an opportunity to grow, connect, and learn. If this video resonated with you, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever experienced any of the situations we discussed? Leave a comment below and share your story. And don't forget to subscribe to the Moving You Ahead channel for more videos on self-development, motivation, and spiritual growth. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from it. You have the power to navigate social interactions with empathy and intentionality. By doing so, you not only transform your own experiences, but also positively impact the people around you. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep moving ahead. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.